I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go from Auto Club in California. Cody Burke and CJ Jeffries on the front row. Patrick Pieper and Richie Joplin on the second. Stephen Johnson, Dylan Schreiner on the third row. Chad Johnson and Chad Ragsdale on the fourth row. Cody Kennedy and Kirk Marble round out your top 10. Harold Tucker starting in 11th, next to Austin Ruskoff in 12th. Brandon Jennings in 13th. Nicholas Johnson in 14th. Aaron Brill starting in 15th. And Double D starts back in 16th. All the drivers working on getting onto the grid, including Richie Joplin, who said he's terrible in these cars, terrible at this track, and qualified in 4th. So again, Richie Joplin sandbagging in practice. I think Aaron Brill was trying to run over our cameraman there. We'll have to get a word with him about that later. "50 laps around this 2.5-mile D-shaped oval. The sister track to Michigan, but remember, this one is a lot rougher, a lot bumpier, and just as exciting. Also, just a quick check of the temperature. Currently 70 degrees on track, 69-degree air temperature. Just a couple of degrees cooler than when they practiced, but the track may cool off, giving them more grip and more speed. Here we go, pace car is in. Green flag is in the air there, down and away at Auto Club. Already 3 wide mid-pack, Ragsdale looking up the middle. CJ Jeffries making a run up on the high side for the lead. Patrick Pieper is right there. Oh, we got some bumping mid-pack. They are 4 wide down the backstretch. Newcomer Harold Tucker definitely got a big introduction. Cody Burke has the lead at the moment, but CJ up on the high side and Pieper lurking right behind. And they're trying to get 4 wide again, as Kirk Marble and Cody Kennedy trying to fight their way forward. Cody already up 3 spots into 6th. Cody ran out of room up top coming off turn 4, but finally clears them at the start-finish line. This track is definitely multi-groove. See every one of these drivers trying different lines to find more speed. Nicholas Johnson has the fastest lap so far. We mentioned the speeds they're running around here. That is Cody Burke 202 miles an hour out front. Down the back straightaway, Cody coming up 195. 198 miles an hour on the back stretch, 200 plus on the front stretch. Cody Kennedy back a little ways in the draft. Let's see what he gets. About 201 on the front stretch. Patrick Pieper battling for the lead with Cody Burke. And he is going to take it, Cody, to second. CJ Jeffries in third, Richie Joplin in fourth, Steven Johnson in fifth, Cody Kennedy closing in. Chad Johnson and Nicholas Johnson also right there with them, as well as Chad Ragsdale. They will need at least 3 stops here tonight. Drivers looking at between 11 and 15 laps on a tank of fuel. Still got drivers trying to get 3 and 4 wide in the middle of the pack. Steven Johnson on the high side of Richie Joplin going for fourth. Cody Burke slipping back into third, right behind Jeffries in second. Patrick Pieper has a little bit of a gap, about half a second. Whoa, Patrick a little drifting through 1 and 2. One thing we noticed during practice is these cars, grip is not a thing here tonight. These drivers definitely have their hands full. There you see Pieper get loose again. Nicholas Johnson in the middle of that pack. He is 3 wide. Brandon Jennings kissed the wall. He is going backwards. Ragsdale on the bottom, trying to make some moves back toward the front. Steven Johnson still trying to get clear of Richie Joplin. Patrick Pieper still holds a half-second lead over CJ Jeffries and Cody Burke. And the new driver in the field tonight, Harold Tucker, he got an education right from the drop of the green flag. Ended up getting bumped around in that 4-wide battle. Donald Durant has lost the lead pack, as has Aaron Brill. Dylan Schreiner also back behind. Brandon Jennings back there at the tail end of the lead lap, battling with Austin Ruskoff. Looks like about the top 6 have settled in just a little bit, but pit stops are going to start any lap. Remember, they do not have enough tires here tonight to change tires on every stop. They have 2 additional sets of tires on pit road. That is all they have. So we will see an alternating between the drivers. A fuel-only stop and 4 tire stops. And CJ is in. CJ Jeffries, the first driver on pit road. Austin Ruskoff and Aaron Brill also in. The fuel strategy in these races all season long has been extremely interesting and made for some very, very exciting battles in every single race. Patrick Pieper is going in. Cody Burke will reclaim the lead. Cody Kennedy, Richie Joplin, Steven Johnson, Harold Tucker, and Dylan Schreiner all on pit road. CJ Jeffries, Austin Ruskoff, Aaron Brill, fuel only for those three drivers. And here comes Cody Burke. Kirk Marble, Chad Johnson, Chad Ragsdale, Brandon Jennings also coming in this time. Double D is headed to pit road as Patrick Pieper rolls off pit road onto the backstretch. With CJ Jeffries pitted a lap earlier, he is at full chat down the backstretch. Pieper has a bit of a lead, about 1.7 seconds at the moment as Cody Burke is rolling out. Here comes Pieper out of turn 2. Kirk Marble on his way out. Cody Burke came out in front of Pieper. Looks like fuel only for everybody except Harold Tucker and Donald Durant, both taking 4 tires and fuel. Harold Tucker may have an advantage here for a couple of laps with those fresh tires. Cody Burke has a 1.3 second lead over Patrick Pieper. But the fastest pit road time goes to Kirk Marble, 41.98 seconds. Oh, I stand corrected. Chad Ragsdale is stopped, and time on pit road, 41.87. Patrick Pieper in second, about 1.5 seconds back. CJ Jeffries in third, 1.6 seconds back, but he's got a mirror full. Kirk Marble, Richie Joplin, Steven Johnson, and Cody Kennedy all right there. Chad Ragsdale, Nicholas Johnson trying to close back up on that lead group. Austin Ruskoff now up into 10th. Cody Burke came in here with a big points lead to defend tonight. Looks like he may get the job done. Patrick Pieper is losing ground to the leader. Not expecting a lot of pit road chaos tonight. This track, the pit road is easy to get into, easy to get off of. Cody Kennedy back in 7th, trying to reel in the group ahead in 6th, about 1 second, 1.1 seconds ahead. Nicholas Johnson now up 6 spots into 8th, is closing the gap on the cars ahead. Speaking of closing the gaps on cars ahead, Harold Tucker took the time to take 4 tires on the first stop. He is now back up into the top 10. And at the moment, he is the fastest car on track. ...203 miles an hour at the end of the front straightaway. Meanwhile, up front, Cody Burke is extending his lead. It is now 3 seconds. And we are just a few laps away from round 2 of pit stops. CJ Jeffries was the first driver into pit road on that first stop, currently sitting in 3rd place. Richie Joplin right behind him in 4th. Will CJ be in this time? No, Jeffries does not come in yet. Richie Joplin, Kirk Marble, Steven Johnson, Cody Kennedy all right there behind. Dylan Schreiner has come to pit road. Dylan Schreiner a little earlier than we expected, but CJ may be setting up for pit road entry. And he is slowing down as he comes in. Cody Burke, meanwhile, continuing to extend his lead, now 3.2 seconds over Patrick Pieper. Richie Joplin now to 3rd, Kirk Marble in 4th, Steven Johnson in 5th, Cody Kennedy in 6th, Nicholas Johnson in 7th. Harold Tucker now up into 8th, Chad Ragsdale in 9th, Austin Ruskoff in 10th. CJ Jeffries and Dylan Schreiner took 4 tires and fuel on that stop. Likely to see quite a few drivers taking 4 tires as we reach the halfway point. Cody continues to stay out. Patrick looks like everybody, here we go, 8th place Nicholas Johnson and Harold Tucker are in. Austin is in. Cody Burke out front, continuing to extend his lead over Pieper. Or with with all these pit stops, anything could happen. Cody continues to stay out. Pieper is coming in. Richie Joplin is coming in. Dylan Schreiner has had a problem. Cody Kennedy, Steven Johnson, both coming in. Dylan Schreiner's way loose out of turn 2. Holy cow, let's see. We're going to back this up just a little bit. Looking down from the blimp, that car was loose, and the minute he got into the corner, coming out of 2, just loses the back end and gives the wall a little kiss. Cody Burke is in. He gives up the lead. Chad Ragsdale now goes to the lead. Ragsdale may be out of fuel. Ragsdale went too far. He is out of fuel, trying to coast it in. Chad Johnson has had a problem back behind. No caution. There's Chad coming off pit road, just too much power. Slides it through the grass. He was just making a shortcut on his pit road exit. Good strategy by Chad Johnson. CJ Jeffries has pulled up and caught Cody Burke. Both drivers, 4 tires and fuel on the last stop. Another driver up in the mix, Harold Tucker. He did a fuel-only stop and has made his way up into the top 5. Most of the field, however, did take 4 tires and fuel. Kirk Marble is bumping Richie down the backstretch. Cody Burke has started to pull a gap on Jeffries. Richie Joplin in 3rd, Kirk Marble in 4th, Steven Johnson now in 5th. And Cody Burke just set the fastest lap of the evening. 39.31 for Burke. Nicholas Johnson also on the move, up 7 spots now into 7th. Austin Ruskoff up 4 spots now into 8th. And the rookie Harold Tucker, as we mentioned, up 5 spots into 6th place. Also up 7 spots, Kirk Marble, who just took 3rd. Cody Burke's lead already up to 2.9 seconds over Jeffries. Kirk Marble is running down CJ, but CJ 3.3 seconds ahead. Richie Joplin still lurking in fourth. Steven Johnson in fifth. Harold Tucker back in sixth, but about to lose some ground as they go three wide. Patrick Pieper back to 14th, lost a lot of ground on that last pit stop. Also, Donald Double D Durant looks like he got a speeding penalty. Also appears Cody Kennedy got a penalty last time as well. Cody is now dropped back into 10th place. Cody Burke continues to grow the lead. It is now 4.8 seconds over Jeffries, but Kirk Marble has closed in dramatically. He is now less than 1.5 seconds behind second place CJ. Richie Joplin back in fourth, losing a little bit of ground to Kirk, but still pulling away from fifth place, Steven Johnson. Nicholas Johnson, CJ Jeffries is on pit road. Not sure. I do not believe CJ can go the distance from here. Cody Kennedy is also coming in. Unless they are conserving, they are a couple laps shy of going the distance. Kirk Marble has now moved into second, moving Richie to third. Steven Johnson to fourth, Nicholas Johnson in fifth. The newcomer Harold Tucker still holds on to sixth. Aaron Brill, who tried to run over our cameraman coming off pit road, has moved up into 11th. The biggest mover of the night, though, continues to be Kirk Marble, as here comes Nicholas Johnson is in. Harold Tucker is in. This will be final stops for them. Brandon Jennings also on pit road. CJ Jeffries is back out. Richie Joplin gives up third. Steven Johnson in from fourth. And Cody Burke's lead now 7.7 seconds. Looks like every driver coming in right now. Here comes the leader. Cody Burke is in. Looks like 4 tires and fuel on this final stop. Kirk Marble is headed in. Chad Ragsdale now coming in as well. As it looks like, yes, Chad Johnson is coming in. Richie Joplin is back out. Richie, the only driver on this cycle of stops that has not taken tires. Fuel only for Richie Joplin. Cody Burke hanging it all out, coming off pit road, back to the lead. Kirk Marble coming out in second, but the gap has closed. Kirk did not take tires. The leader, Cody Burke, on 4 fresh tires. Second and third did not take tires. CJ Jeffries back in 4th, is on fresh tires. With 10 laps left to go, a lot of drivers doing anything they can to get themselves into position. Double D is in for his final stop. Oh! Double D having some problems getting on pit road. 9 laps to go. Cody Burke's lead, 3.9 seconds over Kirk. Kirk about 1.7 seconds ahead of Richie, but the problem is right there in 4th place. CJ Jeffrey, less than a second behind Richie, and 4 fresh tires. He is closing quickly. Steven Johnson back up into 5th. It looks like Cody Kennedy took right side tires only on his stop, getting himself up to 9th. But he has Chad Johnson right behind, closing the gap. Kirk Marble still has 2nd, Richie still in 3rd, but CJ has caught Richie. And Cody Burke's lead now 4.7 seconds. However, lap traffic about to come into play for Cody Burke. Aaron Brill, Austin Ruskoff just ahead of the leader. They are battling for position. Cody Burke cutting his way through lap traffic. Kirk Marble in 2nd. CJ Jeffries has gotten past Richie, now up into 3rd. CJ is gaining on 2nd place Kirk Marble, but he is 4.3 seconds back. Hey, good evening, the Mark Nelson. Congratulations on the BRR Championship. Cody Burke still in heavy lap traffic coming past 10th place. No, I'm sorry, 12th place. Cody Kennedy. Things getting a little sketchy right in front of the leader as he comes to 4 to go. CJ Jeffries is losing ground now to Kirk Marble. Kirk now 5 1/4 seconds ahead, but CJ is pulling away from Richie Joplin. Those fresh tires just that much faster than Richie's old ones. Steven Johnson back in 5th. Nicholas Johnson in 6th. Cody Burke back into lap traffic as Brandon Jennings in 10th place just ahead. Two laps to go for Cody Burke. He has a 7-second lead over Kirk Marble. CJ Jeffries sitting in 3rd, but these top two are the same top two in the points. Cody Burke, even if just by a little, is going to extend his points lead here tonight. And here we go. White flag is in the air one more time around for Cody Burke. This will be his 3rd win of the season, along with 6 other podiums. A dominating driver in this league. Through turns 3 and 4, Cody Burke will continue his dominant season. Cody Burke gets the win at Auto Club. Kirk Marble bringing it home in 2nd. Something happened to CJ on the last lap. Let's check this. I think CJ Jeffries ran out of fuel on the last lap, and Richie Joplin comes from behind to get the podium. Let's talk to our top 3, starting with Drifty Richie. Richie, sometimes the strategy really pays off. It definitely worked to put you on the podium here tonight.
Yeah, I actually done my pit stops right. I had DJ up there telling me my laps and stuff like that. I appreciate DJ jumping in and helping me. I can't believe I actually done good at this track and this car. I'm not good at Auto Club. I never could drive California for some reason. It kind of sucks in my eyes, but I'll take a top 3.
Well, definitely, buddy. Another great finish. Congratulations, Richie.
Thank you, Doug.
Richie Joplin comes home in 3rd with help from DJ the Iceman Kenner. Kirk Marble comes home in 2nd. Kirk, I have to ask, man, do you have anything left for Cody this season?
I don't know, Doug. I think I need a miracle.
Man, it's been an awesome season. You've been having a great run. You've got 2 wins, and a lot of top 5s, a lot of top 10s. You just can't seem to run him down. Is it qualifying? You just need to qualify closer to stick with him, or?
Well, this race, honestly, I kind of messed my own strategy up with the way I took tires. But yeah, I think I need to qualify a little better.
Oh man, regardless of strategy and qualifying tonight, you came through the field up 8 spots to come home in second. Still an awesome night, bud.
Yep, it was a good, clean race. I had fun racing with everybody tonight.
Well, another great job, man. Congratulations.
Thanks, Doug.
And finally, our winner, Cody Burke. Cody, I'm beginning to think you could take a Sunday off and you'd still end up winning the race.
I love California Speedway, but no, the game plan went exactly the way I had hoped for, and it all worked out. Team gave me a good car and no mistakes in pit road. It was a good one for us.
And it definitely seemed you had the strategy nailed, a little bit different than what most of the field was doing. I think you took tires on your first or your second and third stops, and it worked out just perfectly. You had all the speed regardless of what kind of tires you were on.
Yeah, I had a really good car. I thought that was the safe strategy. I thought about taking 2 on that last pit stop just in case we got a late race caution, but the way these have gone, we haven't really got one of those.
Well, it definitely worked out in your favor, man. That was an awesome, dominant race. At one point, I think you had a 9-second lead with all these stops. That's impressive. And a dominant season so far, your 3rd win. Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll try again next week.
I don't think any of the other drivers wanted to hear Cody say, we'll try again next week. Man, a dominant season for Cody so far. Another race. He pulls off the win. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, tomorrow night, Jones BS Racing is back, and we've got a lot of excitement coming this week. Hope everybody had as much fun as we did. Have a great night, y'all.